Now, you might be thinking, is Airbnb even worth it anymore? All right, let's get real for a second. You're thinking about starting an Airbnb. Maybe you've got a spare room, a cousin's empty condo, or you're just curious. But 2025's economy feels like a roller coaster, right? Interest rates are wild. The housing market's doing whatever this is. And part of you's wondering, is this even a good idea? Hey, I get it. I'm right there with you. In fact, I'm still nervously crunching numbers for my third listing. But here's the thing. Starting small and smart beats waiting for perfect. And today, I'm walking you through exactly how I built my Airbnb side hustle, from my first listing to becoming a Superhost and pay for mortgage and other bills, all while working my other e-commerce business. No courses, no coaching, just their old blueprint. Let's dive in. Now, you might be thinking, is Airbnb even worth it anymore? And that's okay. I get it. Because I'm also very much proceeding with caution. I'm not here to convince you. What I'm going to share is pretty much the same framework that I'm personally using as I'm looking for the next opportunity, as someone who has done 2 listings so far, and as a Superhost and Airbnb. I feel like when I first started, it was really hard to find concise, high-quality, unbiased information from someone who isn't doing the full-time job and almost retired at home, who can't easily find a job and just want to make an income to support daily lives, and also don't necessarily want to do Airbnb full-time. And I wanted to know, in complete honesty as a beginner, realistically, what kind of time do I have to put in? What do I need to do? And what's a realistic amount of income to expect? So I'm glad you're here. I'll first give you the step-by-step. And as I go through, I'll give you what I'm thinking about as far as like step-by-step plus current risks. Every other YouTube video is either Airbnb is dead or I made 50K in 3 days. Let's cut through the noise. Here's the truth. Airbnb isn't dead, it's evolving. And in 2025, the winners aren't the folks with 50 listings. They're these smart beginners who know how to play the new rules. Think micro luxury, niche travel, and AI-proof hospitality. Intrigued? Good. Let's break this down into 5 battle-tested steps I wish I knew when I started, including the biggest 2025 risks nobody's talking about. Raise your hand if you've fallen into the research rabbit hole, watching 100 videos, taking 10 courses, but still feeling stuck. Yeah, me too. Here's your permission slip. Stop overthinking. Start today by listing your spare room on Airbnb for on weekend. Why? Because in 2025, guests aren't just booking a place to sleep, they're craving experiences. And guess what? You don't need a fancy villa to deliver that. Smirks. My first listing was literally my roommate's bunk bed while he was out of town. Made $900 and learned more in 48 hours than any course taught me. Your homework, booking a guest this week, even if it's your mom's cousin's dog sitter. Why? Because action beats perfection. Not sure how to price it? Steal my 2025 pricing hacks. Link below. Worried about bad reviews? I'll show you my oops I messed up script that turns disasters into 5-star stories. Repeat after me. Done is better than perfect. My first listing photos, taken with my iPhone 12. But here's the magic. Guests don't want perfection. They want clean, cozy, and a host who answers messages faster than their ex. The good enough room. Makeover. Step 1. Clear the clutter, not your personality. I left my artificial flowers pot on the shelf. Guests loved it. Step 2. Invest in on a standout item. I bought a $50 Amazon lamp that looked like a moon. Reviews called it magical. Step 3. Cleanliness is the key. Clean every corner of the room and shared area. Your homework, clear one corner today. Snap 3 photos. List it as cozy, private, computer-friendly room, perfect for adventurers. Boom, you're live. Let's talk about the unsexy side of Airbnb so you don't end up on Judge Judy. In 2025, cities are cracking down, but don't panic. Here's your stress-free legal roadmap. Google your city short-term rental permit. If it's a 50-page PDF, call the office. Taxes for the terrified. I use Host tools to auto-track income, write off toilet paper, coffee, even part of your Netflix bill for research, obviously. I am not good with tax, legal stuff. Just check your local laws about Airbnb. Moving on to the next, let us talk about the price. Pricing used to stress me out more than my dating profile. Charge 100? 50? Here's how to nail it. Step 1. Spy on your competition. Search Airbnb for entire place in your area. Filter to 2 guests, 1 bedroom. Average those prices. That's your baseline. Step 2. Add your Y premium. My Y. Park view with walk away to the station. Added 10 night. Step 3. Dynamic pricing tools. If you are just starting out, you don't have to buy price softwares. Just change the price manually. Pro tip, undercut hotels by 20%. My first 5 bookings, 30% off. Got reviews fast, then raise prices. Moving on to the next, automate everything. It is a lazy host tactics. I cleaned my flat myself when I first started. Here's how to automate your way to 5 stars. Self-check-in secrets. Get a 20-pound lockbox. Hide keys in a combo box from AliExpress. Code last 4 digits of guest's phone. Genius, right? Video tour. Hack. Film a 1-minute video showing how to work the shower, find the thermostat, and where you hide the emergency storage key. Text it to guests before they arrive. No more 2 a.m. How do I turn on the TV? Messages. Pre-messages template that guests obsess over. Booking confirmation. Hi, name. The door code is 1234. P.S. There's cold beer in the fridge, my treat. Checkout nudge. Safe travels. If you loved your stay, we'd love a quick review. Your feedback helps future guests and keeps our tiny Airbnb dream alive. Copy-paste these exact scripts. I even included my, oops, I got bad review response message. You don't need 10 listings to make bank. Here's how I added $1,500 a month with on property. If you take one thing from this video, start small. Start now. You don't need a designer loft or a trust fund, just a spare key and a willingness to learn. Grab my Airbnb Mastery Toolkit link below. It's got everything I mentioned today. And when you get your first booking, tag me on Insta. I'll celebrate with you. Smash like, subscribe, and comment. What's your hosting superpower? Happy hosting, Superhost.